Smoothie. One of the most consumed drinks in the world and one of the most misunderstood. Most people think a smoothie is just fruit thrown into a blender with some ice. But the difference between a smoothie that genuinely nourishes, satisfies, and tastes extraordinary and one that is essentially a glass of sugar with a healthy reputation comes down entirely to understanding what each ingredient does and why certain combinations work while others fall flat. Here is every major smoothie explained. Classic banana smoothie, the foundation of smoothie culture and the starting point for most people who buy their first blender. Built on ripe banana, milk, a small amount of honey, and ice. The banana is the most important smoothie ingredient in existence because it does three things simultaneously that no other fruit replicates. It provides natural sweetness that eliminates the need for added sugar. It provides a creamy, thick texture from the starch and pectin content that makes the finished drink feel substantial rather than watery. And it provides a neutral, crowd-pleasing flavor that works with almost any other ingredient without clashing. Frozen banana produces an even thicker, colder result than fresh banana with ice and is the foundation of what many smoothie bars call an ice cream base. The riper the banana, the sweeter and more intensely flavored the result because starch converts to sugar as the fruit matures. A banana with heavy brown spotting on the skin is significantly sweeter and more flavorful in a smoothie than a yellow banana with no spots, which is why smoothie professionals always use overripe bananas rather than fresh ones. Strawberry banana smoothie. The most ordered smoothie in the world by volume across every smoothie chain and juice bar on the planet. Built on frozen strawberries, ripe banana, milk, or orange juice and honey. The strawberry provides bright acidity and a distinctive fruity aroma that cuts through the sweetness of the banana, creating a balance between sweet and tart that appeals to the broadest possible audience. Frozen strawberries produce a thicker, colder result than fresh and also have a more concentrated flavor because freezing breaks down the cell walls and releases more juice and aromatic compounds than fresh fruit blended at room temperature. The choice between milk and orange juice as the liquid base produces dramatically different results. Milk produces a creamy, rich, dessert-like smoothie while orange juice produces a brighter, lighter, more refreshing drink with a stronger citrus note. Both are correct, and the choice comes down entirely to whether the intended result is indulgent or refreshing. Green smoothie. The most nutritionally ambitious smoothie category and the one with the steepest learning curve in terms of palatability. Built on a leafy green base of spinach or kale combined with fruit to make the vegetable content drinkable. Spinach is the preferred green for beginners because its flavor is mild enough to be completely masked by a moderate amount of fruit, making it invisible in the finished drink while still contributing its full nutritional profile. Kale has a stronger, more bitter flavor that requires more aggressive fruit combinations to balance, and is better suited to more experienced smoothie drinkers who have developed a tolerance for its character. The classic combination for making a green smoothie genuinely palatable is spinach, banana, mango, and coconut water. The banana provides creaminess and sweetness. The mango provides tropical brightness and additional sweetness, and the coconut water provides a light, slightly sweet liquid base that does not compete with the fruit flavors. The result is a drink that is bright green in color but tastes almost entirely of mango and banana, with no perceptible vegetable flavor whatsoever. Mango smoothie. One of the most popular smoothies globally because of mango's extraordinary combination of natural sweetness, rich tropical flavor, and thick, almost creamy texture when blended. Built on frozen mango, coconut milk, lime juice, and a small amount of honey. The coconut milk provides a fat content that makes the finished smoothie extraordinarily rich and creamy, while also complementing the tropical character of the mango in a way that dairy milk does not. The lime juice is essential because mango's sweetness without any acid to counterbalance it becomes cloying after the first few sips. Even a small amount of lime juice brightens the entire drink and makes it possible to consume a full glass without the sweetness becoming overwhelming. This combination is essentially a drinkable version of a mango lassi or a tropical dessert, and is one of the most satisfying smoothies in terms of the richness and completeness of the flavor experience. Berry smoothie. built on a combination of mixed frozen berries including blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries, with Greek yogurt, honey, and milk. The combination of multiple berry varieties produces a more complex, layered flavor than any single berry alone because each variety contributes a different balance of sweetness, tartness, and aromatic character. Blueberries provide mild sweetness and a deep color. Raspberries provide bright tartness and a floral, intensely fruity aroma. Blackberries provide a deeper, earthier sweetness with a slight bitterness. Strawberries provide the crowd-pleasing mainstream berry flavor that anchors the combination. The Greek yogurt contributes protein, creaminess, and a slight tanginess that amplifies the tartness of the berries while also making the smoothie significantly more filling than a fruit-only version. The finished color is a deep purple that is one of the most visually striking of any smoothie category and contributes to its popularity on social media and smoothie bar menus. Peanut butter banana smoothie. The most filling and protein-rich of the mainstream smoothie styles and the one most commonly consumed as a meal replacement rather than a snack or refreshment. Built on frozen banana, peanut butter, milk, honey, and optionally protein powder or oats. The peanut butter provides fat, protein, and a deeply savory, nutty flavor that transforms the smoothie from something sweet and fruity into something substantial and satisfying in a completely different way. The fat content in peanut butter also slows the digestion of the natural sugars from the banana, which means the energy from this smoothie is released more slowly and sustains longer than a pure fruit smoothie of equivalent caloric content. Oats added to this base further increase the fiber content and contribute a subtle, slightly grainy texture that some people find appealing and others find off-putting. Works best with a high-powered blender that can fully incorporate the peanut butter and oats into a completely smooth consistency without any lumps or graininess remaining. Açaí smoothie bowl. Technically a smoothie thick enough to eat with a spoon rather than drink. Made by blending frozen açaí pulp with frozen banana and a minimal amount of liquid to produce a consistency closer to soft-serve ice cream than to a drinkable smoothie. Açaí is a small dark purple berry from the Amazon basin with an unusual flavor profile that combines berry sweetness with a subtle chocolate and red wine earthiness that makes it unlike any other fruit. The smoothie bowl format became one of the most photographed foods on social media globally because the thick base serves as a canvas for toppings including granola, fresh fruit, coconut flakes, honey, and nut butter arranged in decorative patterns. The visual appeal is inseparable from the cultural phenomenon of açaí bowls and is the primary reason the format spread from Brazilian beach culture to smoothie bars across every major city in the world over the span of a single decade. Tropical smoothie. Built on a combination of mango, pineapple, papaya, coconut milk, and lime juice. The pineapple is the defining ingredient because it contributes an acidity and enzymatic brightness that no other tropical fruit replicates. Bromelain, the enzyme naturally present in pineapple, actively breaks down proteins, which is why pineapple makes an effective meat tenderizer, but also why it creates a tingling sensation on the tongue when consumed in large amounts. In a smoothie context, the bromelain contributes a lively, almost effervescent quality to the texture and a bright acidity that cuts through the richness of the coconut milk and the dense sweetness of the mango. The papaya adds a mild, slightly musky tropical sweetness with a buttery texture when ripe that contributes to the overall creaminess of the finished drink. The combination of these four fruits with coconut milk produces one of the most genuinely tropical tasting smoothies possible, evoking the flavor profile of a beachside drink in a way that individual tropical fruits blended separately cannot achieve. Chocolate smoothie. The smoothie category most successful at disguising itself as a dessert while delivering genuine nutritional value. Built on frozen banana, cocoa powder, milk, peanut butter, and honey. The cocoa powder provides an intense chocolate flavor with essentially no sugar, relying entirely on the banana and honey for sweetness. The result tastes remarkably similar to a chocolate milkshake, but contains no ice cream, no added sugar beyond honey, and no artificial flavoring of any kind. The frozen banana is essential because it provides the thick, creamy texture that makes the smoothie feel indulgent rather than thin and watery. Without frozen banana, the cocoa powder and milk produce a drink that tastes like chocolate milk rather than a chocolate smoothie, lacking the body and richness that makes this category work. Dark cocoa powder produces a more intense, slightly bitter chocolate character, while standard cocoa powder produces a milder, more milk chocolate flavor. Both work, but dark cocoa is preferred by people who want the chocolate flavor to be dominant rather than balanced by the sweetness of the banana. Avocado smoothie. One of the most underrated smoothie bases in Western food culture despite being extremely common across Southeast Asia and South America, where avocado smoothies have been consumed for generations. Built on ripe avocado, milk or coconut milk, honey, lime juice, and ice. The avocado contributes an extraordinarily rich, creamy texture that makes every other smoothie base feel thin by comparison, along with a mild, slightly grassy flavor that is neutral enough to work with almost any additional ingredient. The fat content of avocado, which is primarily monounsaturated oleic acid, produces a smoothie that is among the most satiating of any category because fat triggers fullness signals more effectively than carbohydrates or protein alone. In Vietnamese cuisine, avocado smoothie, called sinh bo, is blended with sweetened condensed milk rather than honey, which produces an intensely rich, almost dessert-like result that is one of the most popular street drinks in southern Vietnam. The combination of condensed milk and avocado creates a flavor and texture experience that is completely unlike anything in mainstream Western smoothie culture. Protein smoothie. The performance-focused smoothie category built around delivering maximum protein content in a palatable format. Built on protein powder, frozen banana, milk, peanut butter, and oats. The choice of protein powder dramatically affects both the flavor and texture of the finished smoothie. Whey protein blends smoothly and has a relatively neutral flavor that allows the other ingredients to dominate. Casein protein produces a thicker, creamier texture, but can become gluey if overblended. Plant-based protein powders made from pea, hemp, or rice protein have a more pronounced, sometimes earthy flavor that requires stronger complementary ingredients to balance. The oats in this base serve multiple purposes, providing slow-release carbohydrates for sustained energy, soluble fiber that contributes to the creamy texture, and a mild flavor that complements the banana and peanut butter without competing with them. This category of smoothie is consumed primarily around exercise and is the most functional of all smoothie types in terms of the specificity of its nutritional intent. Detox smoothie, the most marketing-influenced smoothie category and the one most worth examining critically. Built on cucumber, celery, green apple, lemon juice, ginger, and spinach. The term detox as applied to food and drink is not supported by clinical evidence in the way it is presented commercially because the human liver and kidneys perform the actual process of removing waste compounds from the body continuously, and no beverage accelerates or enhances this process in a medically meaningful way. What detox smoothies do genuinely provide is a very low-calorie, very high water content, high-fiber combination of vegetables and fruit that supports hydration, provides micronutrients, and creates a feeling of lightness after consumption that is real and valuable even if the mechanism is not what the marketing claims. The ginger contributes genuine anti-inflammatory compounds in the form of gingerols and showgales, and the lemon juice provides vitamin C and citric acid that supports iron absorption from the spinach. The combination tastes sharp, bright, and intensely green in a way that feels restorative regardless of whether the word detox is scientifically accurate. From the timeless banana smoothie to the nutritionally dense green blend and the indulgent chocolate creation that tastes like dessert, every smoothie exists because someone understood what they needed from a single glass and figured out the exact combination of ingredients to deliver it. The blender is one of the most democratizing tools in the kitchen. Mastering what goes into it changes not just what you drink, but how you feel every single day. Let us know in the comments what we should cover next. Thanks for watching.